back to the treasured page. I'm Melanie and this is the UK Spring Swap. I can't believe it's a month already since we last had our project, but it is the 1st of May today, so put a flower in your hair, dance around the maypole and let's get to the next swap idea, because this little something folder holders that have been whizzing around the UK are amazing, and all the pictures that I keep seeing are absolutely phenomenal. So well done everybody. I think it's been a really good success with loads of interesting ideas and beautiful things coming out of it. So we just need to remind ourselves what we're doing, and I just want to remind you of the hashtag. So if you have got pictures, and I think everybody's doing really well, the hashtag is here, the treasured page UK. Make sure it's that, and then all the pictures get collected up in the right place, and we can look back on it, and new people that are joining can also follow along, have a look at Instagram, and they can find all of our pictures and see what we've been up to, which is a lovely way to showcase them. Anybody wanting to get hold of me at the Treasured Page, I'm Melanie at thetreasuredpage.com. So you can email me directly for any reason, and that will be fine. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. So welcome to new members joining the Facebook group. I think that's lovely. We've got 31 of us now, all having a little look, and lots of messages pinging at me, which is really nice to say that that you are joining in, and you've been enjoying the swaps and the ideas. So again, if you would like to post your pictures up on the Facebook group, even if you haven't got a swap partner but you've had a go, we would absolutely welcome and love to see your work. It's all inspiration, it's sharing ideas, and we would all welcome any more input from other crafters across the UK and around the world. So that's the other thing to mention. If you are not from the UK, please do not feel in any way segregated from this swap. You absolutely can have a go at all the ideas and the projects that I'm putting up here on a monthly basis. It may be that you can't have a swap partner at the moment for the UK swap, but it doesn't mean that I won't do an international swap in the future as we grow. So if you would like to post your pictures up and have a go, that's absolutely fine. For this swap that we're going to be doing now, the May swap that I'm giving you today, that would have involved, or it will involve, the mystery items that would have been sent from the girls last time. But if you want to get involved and you want to challenge yourselves with 3 mystery items, just go to one of the drawers in your kitchen, pull it right out to the back and pick the 3 things that you can find at the back. Guarantee you they will be a mystery to you, and then you can try and see if you can do anything with those and work them into your projects. But definitely find 3 things, or get somebody to challenge you, get a friend or a loved one to pick something out, 3 things, 3 mystery things, and weave it into this next project. So even if you haven't got your swap partner, by all means have a go. So this is the last project now coming to you for the spring swap. If you are already in the spring swap, I'm assuming that you're carrying on to the summer swap unless you tell me otherwise. Everybody in the spring swap will carry on with the group that you already know. So you are group 1. What are we doing? Right. Oh yes, project number 3. So let's have a look at this one. I've been racking my brains to come up with a nice swap for you. Just to let you know, in case you've been living under a rock, the Queen is having a bit of a shindig at the end of the month, and I thought it would be rude not to jump on the gold gilded bandwagon of the Platinum Jubilee celebrations. So I'm not one for a theme, but more of a vibe. So I will tell you where I'm coming from. So in Britain, whenever there's a bit of pomp or pageant, we always love a good collection of things. There's always something that gets brought out, like the commemorative china mug, the tea towel, the official issue stamp set, and the coin from the Royal Mint to mark the occasion. So I thought what we could do is our own spin on that and do the Junk Jubilee collection, which will be a stationery set on a page in a journal. The shapes that you're going to need to incorporate are the triangle, representative of the delicate sandwiches with the crusts cut off, the rectangle, which could be a commemorative stamp, and the official issue Royal Mint coin. So those are the three shapes you need to incorporate into your swap. And in its most basic form, what you will be asked to do this month for the swap is one hidden paper clip, one corner tuck and one journal card. So you need to incorporate these shapes, and you need to think about the vibe of the Jubilee, the street parties, the tea parties, the carnival and cake, the once in a lifetime 70 years of the Queen on the throne. You will be here, you will be part of it. Let's make something in our journal that acts as a collection on a page. So just to show you what I'm talking about, is we are going to be making a hidden paperclip as one of the first and main items of this swap for May. A hidden paperclip requires a large-ish paperclip. It could be a chunky one, it could be a slim one, it could even just be a standard size one, but the bigger the better, because these fancy gold ones come from WH Smith's, by the way. They come in a pack of 40 and they're about £1.35. You need two pieces of paper, one will overlap the other, and what I thought would be quite nice is to, because they'll go over a page, it will fit on a page, you'll have one side to decorate here, and then you'll have the other side. I can't turn it over, I've got all my notes on there. So that will be the other side. So on one side you'll have something that you want to bring in, that what the Jubilee means to you, or something to do with a street party, tea party, vintage tea party. I mean, let's face it, when faced with adversity, Britons are much better off when we've got a hot drink in our hands. So I'm thinking that the tea party, best china patterns, ditzy patterns, whimsical, that kind of thing, all, you know, lovely, a lovely tea party vibe could be brought into this project. We also like a good to-do list, I certainly do, so I'm thinking maybe you could even have a tear-off note paper that goes on the back. So this could be your front with something decorated here as fun. That could be your rectangle shape already dealt with, and then on the back you've got the longer side, so you need to come up with something there. But how you construct the hidden paperclip, for anyone who doesn't know, is you take your paperclip, you take your folded piece of paper. I've done long on one side, shorter on the other, but it could equally be like that and be the same length, but I'm just doing it that way, something slightly different just to show you an idea. You put your paperclip on like that. Some of the girls who've done a swap with me before last year will already know how to do this, but just so that we know, so we're all on the same journaling page, you fold that one over the top, give it the same length, and then you just put your glue all around that, nice big strong thick glue, and you hide it in there like that. And then the bottom paper can be decorative, this could be the top bit as well, and then the paper clip is hidden and it will just slot onto the page. You've then got decorative area there, decorative area there. What you need to do for your hidden paper clip is you need interactive elements on both sides. So something fun here, it could be a tuck, it could be a flip, or something fun on that bit, and then same again here, it could be a book, notepad, it could be a scene, it could be, then that could be almost like a belly band, there's that idea. Equally, you can use the thinner strip or two strips that are exactly the same size, and then you don't have the overlapping effect. You would just not see it. How do I clip that on correctly? Hang on. Bear with. Move it up. Clip, glue, hide. Okay, easy peasy. And then that goes over the page. And then that stays. It can also then be moved. So everything we're doing here has to work as a collection, a stationary collection with the vintage tea party or jubilee vibe. So then you've got a corner tuck. Let's change the colour of the paper so we see what we're doing. Paper clip. We then want a corner tuck of some sort, which could go there. It can even go up here and be another little tucky bit. And then you could, or you could come down here like that. You can then have a journaling card, and you could decorate that on top of that. But you need a circle, a rectangle, and a triangle, and you need this as well. So I'm only doing that because I thought it would be a journaling card. But it'd be quite nice to have a journaling card in a different orientation, maybe. The circle on top of the rectangle was representative of the coin from the Royal Mint this year. It's quite a fun little, if you go and Google that, you'll see that the pamphlet that comes with it folds out and folds out and folds out again. And I thought that sort of idea would make a really nice journaling space, and it could be tucked in there so you do your own version of the Royal Mint. But you know, you could collage anything on it. It does not have to be in its literal form. Oh, the other thing is these this idea of the hidden paperclip. I was sent one from a friend last year, and she didn't hide it completely. You can see the top of that, and I thought it's actually quite a nice idea. If you don't get it covered up, you could have a little bit poking out the top, and then that gave you the ability to then put in some tassels on the top of that clip, which then goes up like that, and you've got something interesting there. So I'm just throwing ideas at you now, but you want your hidden paper clip with interactive elements on the front and the back. You need a corner tuck, and here's another example. Some examples here of a corner tuck there, little one, but it could be a big one. Then you want to have your coin or your journaling card, which is a circle. Doesn't have to be a circle, it could be a rectangle, and then that goes on top like a decoration. There's your rectangle, and then you'd have something up there as well. So the whole thing works as a collection on a page. Do you see? So and you can make them as big or as small as you want. It's completely up to you. Whatever the vibe is that you want to go with, that means a vintage tea party or something that reminds you of the Jubilee. And then the corner tuck could there's one like a tuck. And if you did want to make things interactive, you could look at your smaller triangle and you could make that as a flip out. If the whole thing of the royal family is just not the vibe for you, then that's fine. Think about tea parties, tea and coffee, cake, meeting, things from literature, whimsical things, all the things that make a really good tea party throughout history in Britain, because we are the UK swap. So I think it's only fair that we have a look at our British culture and bring in all things that sort of scream out eccentric tea party. Okay, so this is another thing that you can think about, and there you go, there's some ideas there. Okay guys, so it's one hidden paper clip with interactive elements on front and back, one corner tuck, big or small, with flip out elements as well if you want, and one journaling card. That's the bare minimum, that's the only requirement. 3 things you'll be sending. It needs to have a cohesive message of all things tying together that could be put on the page, either fixed or movable throughout the journal, but they all have to have the vibe of a vintage tea party or something to do with the celebrations that we will be having at the end of the month. So when you send out your swap, you need to be getting it out by the end of the month in time for a lovely hot cup of tea. So there we go, guys. I hope you have fun with this. I hope that you don't want to email me and opt out, but if you do, there's my email address. Everything goes through the hashtag of the treasured page. You stay in your same groups. Anybody wanting to join in, please do. This is going to be it's going to be fun, and we're just going to fly some messages and pictures around the place and really have a bit of fun and a real sense of community. And let's get involved and dust off the good china, get out the cake, and just really enjoy ourselves at the end of the month with this whole idea of the Queen's Jubilee. So there we go. Keep calm, carry on crafting. Bye bye now.